All right, good morning. Apparently, GNC is doing something. They're up 37% this morning. S&P GR downgrade CNC or GNC Holdings to D on bankruptcy filing, and on that it jumps 37%. All right, that's an interesting opportunity to short the stock. Yesterday, what's up, Ellie? Yesterday we ended up with a pretty red day. We came up off of the lows, but generally it's been quite a bit of selling yesterday. Let's see what's going on here this morning. Square Coop Med. Well, we're still at the middle Bollinger Band, so still at the middle Bollinger Band. Nothing crazy yet. It's like Okta with a small pattern here. Okta with a tiny little cup and handle. 1, 2, 3, 4. That a little bit wide for a flat day, but we'll see how it goes. Okta putting up a pattern here. How's our buddy Team doing? Yeah, definitely pulled all the way back down. Volume's not that bad though. Rest of your account. I exited a few things too. I can't say I'm super happy about it, but I'm just gonna protect some profits in this area. And where am I? Am I global or actionable? I'm in the actionable list. Okay. Where's AMD? I've been looking for. Oh, there it is. There's AMD. Yeah, so AMD kind of failed that little pattern. I did exit my AMD position yesterday. What's up, EW? So we'll see. We'll revisit. Can always get back in. I was trying to keep some. Yeah. All right. Still doing pretty good. Yeah. So I am, as of right now, just under half cash. I still got a few positions on the table. NIO is one of them. I have that option till 2022, which is here. So if we can chop back up, we'll see. NIO's not doing too bad. Did come back in and test the 20-day moving or 10-day moving average, hitting the 20-day. You can see yesterday here we did have kind of a slightly elevated volume day, but we had a nice close on it. So, hey, we may get it, BW, to see what I talked about the other day in terms of the markets being up a good percentage in relation to the 200-day moving average. Were you here for that one? Tesla even had its first haircut in a while, if I can get a hold of it. Yeah, so Tesla has a first haircut in about 2 weeks. I guess you can consider that maybe, but we're getting nice and flat here. A little bit of round over, but that's not too bad. Cut through the 10-day, and we'll see what happens down here at the 20-day. That was the day before yesterday. Anyway, the point is that the Nasdaq is about 19% above its 200 daily moving average, and it's basically only been that high a couple of times, other than since the year 2000, the bubble. In the bubble, it was up like 50% above the 200-day moving average. So you can either argue that we're going to be in a good market for a long time, or you can say that there's a decent possibility that we're kind of topped out in here from the Nasdaq. Can't tell what kind of face that is. I can't zoom in either. Can I zoom? Happy face. I'm a little too far away from my screen. Yeah, I'll keep it at 110. All right. So it looks like Tesla's down a little bit more today. Win, IVR down here, BLD leading lower, cruises, casinos are back down, nickel is down here. It's definitely leaning back up towards that 80 level. So it's in kind of a dangerous spot right now, but I don't see the market as super frothy yet. Although GNC being up 50% is pretty damn amazing. I think they just got new management. I don't think they're, well, I guess they are going bankrupt. On bankruptcy filing. Downgrade follows GNC's announcement that it filed voluntary petitions for reorganization. Well, yeah, Hertz went up big when they filed bankruptcy. This one may too. Are they up today too? All the garbage ones. Yeah, I don't know what's up with these high flying companies. Good for day trading though. Not right now. You got to see some kind of a base form, but all right. Let's look at MED. Wow, that's some movement there on the 5 minute chart. Oh, daily chart kind of looks like it could have some room to run. Essentially, have a, what the hell was that? That's drawing my measured movement. It takes me back out to December 1982. Piece of garbage. Not sure what's more garbage, the mouse or. Well, they were kind of late to the party on this one, probably. It's going to go out to July for Med. I think it may try to do a little bit more with measured moves. I like measured moves. Pay is still hanging out down there. I think that's a decent candidate for a measured move. Spotify. Pretty sideways over the past couple of days. Fortinet, Space, Winnebago. Yeah, I don't know. The Fed's got a lot of power, Ellie. Fed's got a lot of power. I kind of wish they would have just. I, it's hard to say, wish they would have let us go into a recession, but part of me feels that way. Like you're trading an interim depression for basically possibly the end of the U.S. currency at some point. I don't know when that's going to be, but when you start, yeah, exactly, Ellie. When you start printing out that money, um, there's effects from it. at some point, and I don't think they're smart enough to know exactly when it's gonna when they can't do that, and then at that stage they won't have a choice because they've already essentially committed themselves. There goes AMD, lower out of our range. Do I? No, I don't want to hype. Well, it's not going to do hyperinflation. I don't. I don't know. I say that, but I'm not. I haven't really studied the matter, so that's really foolish of me to say. Um, no, I don't want to make hyperinflation. Absolutely not. I'll just get better trading to the short side. If we're going to go into some kind of an event, I'd rather just be. Uh, they didn't build the system for robustness. They built it to be a. It's not a NASCAR. It's a drag car. NASCARs at least have to drive for 2 hours. I'd rather have a little bit of driving. Yeah, I know, right? All right, Soxol looking interesting here. Looks like it may try to take a larger leg lower. Well, that's just Soxol. Nasdaq now down about 1%. Let's look at the Qs. What? I didn't hit buttons? Thought I hit buttons. Nasdaq straight down this morning, playing at the lows of yesterday. Also that middle Bollinger Band, so we'll see. We'll see if it's going to hold up here or not. All right, not too many stocks up here. Pays Square. I'm surprised Square's still doing pretty good. Just been kind of walking up. In a small, they've had one, two, three small consolidations, maybe arguably a fourth. We'll see. Soxel AMD Tesla down another 2% today. Volume not too crazy. Spotify, iRobot. Let's go check out Global Watch List. I'm going to get out of here early again today, guys, too. I never finished up the yard. I just can't do it all in half an hour. GNC, Hertz. Wow, they're both. Why are they both up? This is the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my life. TZA. Wow, look at that. Undercut the, the lows of last time. What's yard? Not sure what yard is. Oh, the yard. Market is temporary, right? I can't say I disagree too much, but you should see my yard. It's pretty bad. Like foot high grass. Yeah, not very good. Square's been it's been going. It's actually in a small consolidation right now, so I'm not sure if it's gonna. It has got good volume though. Actually, it is my backyard. My front yard is not nearly as bad as my backyard. It has different grass, and so front yard's kind of dead. Actually, hard to keep it going in Arizona. Oh yeah, yep, yeah. Back by the pool, there's a little strip, and the pool water must be cat shit and tomato farm. Well, I don't know about the cat shit part. I think yeah, you weren't here that long ago. The tomato farm, but yeah, not that much cat shit. All right, cool. Look, I know. I don't know what the. I think they just move it up. I mean, look, think about. Let's think about. Let's do some calculation here for a second. And I wonder, can I get volume over? I can't drag and get the volume thing, can I? But I mean, so you've got. Let's just see since here since it started popping up. 30. I'm just gonna do thousands. 39,000, 82,000, 30,000. Oh, damn it. Never mind. That's pointless. Anyway, it's going to be only a couple of $1 million probably to pop this up. So you got 500,000, 800,000, 830. Oh no. It's like a million. So it's 2 million. Let's just say 2 million for them to do this, to pop it up 20%. 2 million shares. And then what do they do with the open? 5 million shares. And so they've already done 20 million shares. And it took them 2 million to pop it up. I mean, it's crazy. Absolutely nuts. But at the same time, you can't short it because they, not right out of the gate, I guess. Anyway, very, very weird here. All right, NQ down about 1%. Check out the Qs again as we. Now, the market tends to do some weird moves in the morning, so we'll see if this is going to continue. But now, the one thing about the Nasdaq, that it's not quite a saving grace, but um, yeah, I think it's a situation where none of our leaders are really dying yet. Let's go check out our leaders. Speaking of which, Apple. How are we doing here? Let's do some Apple analysis. So there's a pretty ominous red day, although we did find some support. And we have a couple of high volume candles right here at the top, actually, the past 2 days. The highest volume since the bottom, as a matter of fact. So that could definitely lead into something. Although I can't say I've been doing a lot of work on the charts lately, and I can't say that high volume on stocks and tops is necessarily a signature. They do a good job of hiding their buying and their selling. Stupid table. I need to make me a different tabletop. What the hell? All right, so I got Amazon. I mean, still far away from any kind of major moving average. It would be highly unlikely for us to just spike down. Microsoft. Microsoft, not a lot of anything up here. How about Facebook? Facebook's still holding on to Nvidia. All right, let's move back down to actionable. All right, AMD is lower for sure. We're not too bad still. Could have an undercut and rally on our hands. That would probably be our swing low. Other than that, we'd have to get all the way down to there. Soxol. God, I want to find something like, if we're going to bounce back up at some point, I want to find something really good. Nasdaq's already bounced pretty good off the lows of the day here. Yeah, there's the lows. That is the low, right? Yeah, okay. So that is the low of the day. We undercut a little bit, and maybe that's our rally. So maybe we're gonna get maybe we're gonna get right back up here. Right off that middle Bollinger Band. There's an outside 5-minute candle. All right, D-Dog with a horrible day of 0.17% to the downside. Oh, now it's basically neutral. I can't click on it. So 10 days support looks like nothing on the damn chart. Trade desk. 10-day. AMD still down here. All right, what's moving up here? Pays. Pays this morning. Not bad volume so far. You can see we're down there, supported by the 50-day. And trying to squeeze up through. So this ascending triangle / cup and handle looks like it's doing okay. Well, Ellie, I'm trying to stay with the market environment, even though, we saw what we saw. I'm just trying to keep an even keel here. When the market goes down lately, you should have been looking for value on every pullback. This last one we had here, which seemed like it was yesterday, but it was like 2 weeks ago. Great buying opportunity down there. For some individual names and the index itself. The index ran 7%. That wasn't even the high or the low. That was kind of a median. Well, I'm just looking. Doesn't mean I can't look. If you're not looking, you're not prepared. So, yeah, pace here pretty interesting. MED never really stopped. There's kind of a nice. Oh, that's the measured move I just drew. Yeah. Square. Spotify. Good volume this morning. Insane. Go podcast. That's an all-time breakout. That's really good. Coop. NIO. Not looking that great. Yeah, Tesla lower would be nice. I don't know. I mean, go look again. We saw what we saw in terms of the 200 daily moving average, but with all these leading stocks, they're not breaking down. It's not like we're seeing 5% downside move in all these stocks. I mean, what are the ones that are down here? The ones that we follow are the ones that are more beaten down. Your Soxels, Wins, AMD coming in is a bit of a shame, but it also wasn't running, so I can't say that that's not that unexpected. But we're not seeing leaders down here. We are seeing Tesla down a little bit, but it's still above 900 bucks, which is not bad. Space AVR, but we've got most of our big guys are up top here. Look at Peloton's bounce back yesterday. I think that's really good. The bounce back was tremendous. Look at the volume on the daily too. Still staying with the general pattern. Was an outside day, but actually it closed the day green, which meant it was you got 3 pocket pivots in a row right there, which is not bad. INO? No, I can't say I have. Oh, well, yeah, no wonder I haven't. Why? How come? Why can't people talk about the high flyers before the breakout? What happened to it 3 days ago? This was really nice. This is a great. This was a good setup. 3 days ago, 4 days ago, this was a good setup. 4 days ago, yeah, this was a great setup. 4 days ago, even this whole stretch here was pretty good. Now, I don't know what is this thing, anyways. INO. Let's take a peek. Ovo Pharmaceuticals, 4 billion market cap. Are they doing the COVID drug? I'm assuming. Yeah, my time machine it needs a little bit of service. It says service due, so I feel kind of weird to jump in it right now. Innate Pharma. Oh, Marty McFly Trader. That's true. That would be good. Oh, COVID-19. There you go. Definitely is a COVID play. Yeah, that was a beautiful base. That was really nice. That was perfect. Absolutely perfect. I mean, it's not looking too bad here right now, but I mean, it's just so far up, it's pointless to. From a trader's perspective, it's just too far gone. All right, how's net doing? Net, a little bit of a consolidation. Peloton, like I said, bouncing back. Pretty good there. What's working? What's working in a base here? Pays is still in its base, so if that starts to go, that's another one with a nice consolidation. Square, is it trying to move up? Just a tiny bit. Yeah, the second they invent the time machine, it's just not gonna. Just send messages back, right? Just send me emails. I think that's what should happen. You don't really need a time machine. You just need to send yourself some emails. Pays looks like AMD. Um, I don't know, does it? Oh yeah, I guess it kind of does a little bit. NVAX? What's that? Is this another pharmaceutical? The government's just throwing money around. Trail stopped that at 45. Well, yeah, you should have got back in over here on the way up. Go go? What's go go? Um, Actually not in a bad spot right here. Here's one a little bit before. Yeah, it's before the breakout. Can't say it's oh, I gotta get going, guys. Now you're coming up with questions, damn it. Yeah, actually not horrible right down here. Waiting for it needs a bit of a move up. Has good volume this morning. Maybe today could be the day, but it's got to get over some recent highs, and then maybe it can curl back up. So it's not looking too bad though. This one at least pulling in and is going sideways. So that's not too bad. Net Peloton. What's still? Let's see. Is AMD still down here too? What's Nvidia doing? Hmm. Eh. Eh. NIO up 3%. That's getting a little bit of support. Not a bad move there. INSG. Here's another one that's been kind of forming a consolidation. Not as nice as those other ones, though. But on the daily, it looks pretty good. On the weekly, it looks kind of like garbage. But on the daily, it's not bad. All right, man. SQ. Pay is holding up here really nicely. I mean, it's gotta get above resistance before it's gonna make a move. I think it could happen. Manitowoc almost all the way back down. That's not a bad one. Later, B Dubs. I'm gonna get out of here soon too. Probably like right now. Actually, I probably should go. That's to take care of my yard. Well, it's only 90 or whatever. What is the temp right now? What is the temperature? 83. That's nice. That's nice outside. It'll be 103 or about 100 degrees or so by the time I get out and ready to out of the power hour and stuff. So try to do it in the morning. All right, guys, I'm gonna get out of here. Let's see what happens with the market. I would short the yard. Yeah, if I short the yard, yeah, I don't know. All right, guys, have a good one. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.